Okay, finally getting back on my blog and trying to update because I went to Mayo Clinic in Rochester last week, I think. Yeah, maybe. I don't even remember now if it was last week or the week before. Anyway, finally went ahead and decided to go up there. Really just kind of a second opinion, see the experts, see what they have to say. And so glad that I did. Whole different experience. So just overall, just talking about, so it's really easy, even though it's such a big hospital, it's so easy to find everything. There's signs, uh, elevators, everything is very clearly marked. Everyone's really friendly too. There's lots of people along the way that you can stop and ask for help in different directions. So I first saw, sorry, I thought maybe I scratched myself. I first saw my GI, and so I was not in the waiting room maybe like 5 minutes, I think. So they went ahead, took me back, you take your weight, blood pressure, all those things, and maybe wait about 10 minutes for the doctor to come in super fast. They have a really great process, like even on their doors, it's all like little lights, and I think they just really have everything down to a science process to get people in and out quickly. But even though they're so fast and efficient, I was not rushed at all. So I saw my GI, and then her supervisor also came in and spoke with me. Both of them listened to what I had to say. They never once acted like they needed to be anywhere else or anything like that. So that was just really great and comforting to sit and have somebody really listen to my issues, and felt like I was being taken seriously. So that was great. Getting things, different appointments set up after that was really easy with them. I also saw a doctor. So it was in the pulmonary department. And then he ended up sending me to a doctor in vascular medicine. Again, super easy process. The, girls at the desk take care of everything for you, print you out a new schedule. It just, updates like that so quickly. Of course, they can see any other appointments that you have going on, so you don't have to worry about there being overlap. I went and spoke with this doctor, same thing. Didn't have to wait very long at all. Super thorough, listened really well, really great experience there. Now, what did suck for me was I was supposed to have a colonoscopy during that week that I was there. And actually, at first, they were like, we're going to schedule this either this week or next week. And I was like, it really needs to be this week because this is the week that I took off from work. And we drove from 5 hours, which compared to some people, that's like nothing. Some people come from all over to go to Mayo. But I was just like, this week would be great. So then they say they can do Friday. And so I'm like, okay, Friday's fine. I would just have to do my follow-up over the phone, which wasn't ideal, but would have been fine. But they're like, we can put you on a cancellation list. Now, since it's a colonoscopy, you have to do your clear liquid diet and a prep the day before. So they were like, just go ahead, and if you are okay not eating until 1:30, and by 1:30, we'll let you know either way. Actually, that same day, 12:30, they called me, and they're like, there's a cancellation, we can get you in tomorrow. So I was like, this is awesome. Like, I can go in tomorrow, Thursday, have my follow-up, and just have everything done in the week. So, okay, so that was Monday. So then Tuesday, I guess, so it would have been, yeah, okay, yeah, so I could eat that day. It was Tuesday I couldn't eat, and then Wednesday I'd had the procedure. So Tuesday, didn't eat anything, had to sit and watch my parents eat at this Italian restaurant that I think I would have loved. It was totally right up my alley. I had to sit there and just drink tea. And then a little bit after we leave there, I get the call and they say that I cannot have my scope because I tested positive for C. diff, which I had C. diff back in August. And so I don't have the same symptoms that I did. Like, I was so sick before. And they're like, it could be possible that, you're just a carrier, or, some people still test positive after. But without them knowing and at least trying to treat it first, if they did a scope and saw inflammation, they wouldn't know if the inflammation was from the C. diff or if it was from my ulcerative colitis. So she said instead she's going to start me on 10 days of antibiotics. Then after that, like if I don't get any better, there's no difference, she'll have a baseline. So she'll know when she goes in there, the inflammation that she's looking at is ulcerative colitis. So I'm doing that right now, and I go back next month and I'll get my colonoscopy done. So hopefully that all works out. Hopefully they can do the test here to make sure that I can go through with my colonoscopy. I'll go up there, get that done, the follow-up, and by then, like, I'll have had a couple Humira shots, so they can probably hopefully take some blood work, give me an idea on what we're at with there. But yeah, even I had to reschedule my appointment. I called, super easy. They're just so on top of it, and I don't even, you're used to calling and then you just get transferred person to person, or someone says they'll call you back and then you don't hear back from them, or you just have to keep calling 50 times and never hear from it. That's not the case. They there's a reason why they're known as the best and the experts for sure. So I highly suggest going to Mayo just based off of that one trip. There was also some fun things for us to do in our downtime. Went to the zoo. I got to see otters. Checked out some different restaurants, shopping. We stayed at the Microtel Inn, so that was pretty good. About a 10-minute drive away. Lots of caribou coffees everywhere. So yeah, good stuff. Good Mayo trip. I need to also upload some pictures, and I will keep you guys updated on what happens with the next trip.